Do you have to do that?
Haven't you got bigger things to be worried about, ma'am? Like Golden Boy being a bender?
Don't call him that.
It's what he is. You better get used to it.
And you better get over it.
What, like you? Sat up blubbing half the night?
Look, I'm not pretending this is easy. But he is what he is, and we've just got to get on with things.
Right. So, my brother likes doing it with lads, and you want me to pretend it doesn't knock me sick?
He needs us. The poor kid doesn't know whether he's coming or going.
Sarah Sproggs, the poor kid. Bethany's the poor kid.
We are all he's got, Jason. He needs us.
He'll be all right, ma'am. He's got all his pervy mates on Canal Street.
Jason had a wedding with a well-laid him out, I'm telling you.
Thank you, David.
Just saying. Todd with dead meat, so cavalry turned up.
Oh, did you get any sleep, sweetheart?
No. Shouldn't you be at the salon?
Another thing I don't understand, how come we never noticed? I mean, he seemed dead normal.
Shouldn't you be at school by now?
Just saying I don't get it, that's all.
Because I'm stupid, okay? I'm so stupid I even let his boyfriend kip on the couch.
He's the stupid one. Stupid queer.
David, that's enough.
You were lied to, remember?
I'm not about to forget, am I, with this thing growing bigger every day?
That thing is your son.
Yeah. Do you know, and when you hold him in your arms, you'll feel so much love that all your heartache will be wiped away.
Oh, yeah, right.
No, you'll see.
You've got to say that because I'm 7 months up the duff. If I was just 2 months gone, you would have booked me into an abortion clinic like that. Well, at least you're not denying it.
Well, you're not 2 months gone, are you? You're 7. So we've got to get on with it because that's the way it is.
I know how it is. Just stop trying to brainwash me into looking forward to it. Because we all know the whole relationship with Todd was based on some sick joke. And the baby's the punchline.
It could have happened to anyone.
It could only happen to me. All that eyelash batting and broken English. And all the time she was selling pop socks in Broad Mancunian.
You can't just roll over and die, that woman rob you blind.
As surely as if she'd be wearing one of them pop socks over her head.
I bet you're not the first.
I should have caught police.
Oh, they'd have loved it. I said they'd have loved it. A vain old fool. How could anybody that gorgeous look twice at an old relic like me?
She took your money under false pretences.
Gave it to her. I practically forced her to take it.
Oh, well, you didn't have to force her too much.
And that Dennis fella's as bad.
It's all their money, let them keep it. I've no belly for a fight.
Right. You've got the uniform on. Now go to school. Go directly to school. Do not pass go. Do not collect £200. Comprehende?
200 quid?
Get in that classroom and stop there till 3:30. 5 days a week till you're 16.
Will Schmeichel be here when I get home?
No, son.
Uncle Les?
He causes too much trouble.
You can't send him to the kennels.
He makes you play hooky from school.
I'm going, Anna.
He stinks the house out.
I'll bath him.
He's costing me a fortune in dog food.
Kurt buys it.
And I've got Doris giving it blah, 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 morning, noon and night.
I'll go to school, OK?
You make it sound like a favour. Jess, it's the law of the land.
But you hate the law. You hate coppers, traffic wardens, referees.
It's for your own good, son.
You can't send him away.
I'm going to work, you're going to school, Schmeichel's going to the kennels.
Scotch and thread, please, Betty, if you please.
So, lost your dolly bird then? Had to fly home. Her father's poorly, ain't he, Fred?
Death's door.
I see.
under circumstances, I thought it best to finish our relationship and, and then let her see to her family's commitments.
Very noble, Fred. So you're back on the market, are you?
I'm not. She is. I believe a thank you is in order, Inspector Flagg.
Look, I'm sorry that Orchid turned out to be a bit of a thistle.
Can we keep this between thee and me?
Oh, there's juicier gossip doing the rounds at the moment. Yours is small fry.
Excuse me.
Hello there.
I'm sure you'll both be delighted to know that Thailand tool rag from Levenshulme was left me lighter of pocket and heavier of heart, so congratulations, mission accomplished.
You are?
We don't know what you're talking about, Fred.
Dennis and Orchid. Stacy, as she's known to women. By day, she sells small with a full Mancunian twang, and by night, she sucks £50 notes out of follically challenged butchers with more money than sense. So, Michael, yet again, I say yet again, your friendship knows no bounds.
Now, hang on a minute. For your information, he was gagging to get into that golf club, right? I did the honours. End of story. You want to be careful where you're throwing your accusations. What about that?
Been back?
No. Todd must have been looking at it.
Yeah. I hope we crucified him.
You got a pile of clothes at the bottom of that wardrobe.
Oh, sweetheart. Why do I still love him when I hate him so much?
I'll go eventually. Right, well, come on. Let's get all your stuff together, get you properly installed over at your mum. What the bloody hell are you doing here?
Word with Sarah.
Yeah, well, get out.
Can we talk, please? Are
you deaf?
Please, I have to talk to you.
Get out!
You don't. I'm pregnant, you're gay. My life's over, and yours is just beginning. There, we've talked.
Now get out.
Sarah.
We're going to be out of here in half an hour. You can do what you want with this place, then. Bring Carl round.
It was all a lie.
It wasn't.
It was one big lie.
I can't help who I am.
Oh, poor old Todd, eh? Still, my daughter came in dead handy as a guinea pig, didn't she? Well, you decided if you were Arthur or Martha. But no harm done, eh? Only 3 lives ruined. Well, 4, including yours. Come on, get out! Sarah! Get yourself out! Go on, get out!
Oh, please don't take him.
You can still see him. Before school, after school and weekends.
Yeah, as soon as your homework's out of the way.
I hate Les.
Les is the best friend you'll ever have. Look, all I want you to do is go to school and make something of yourself.
I could do all that and keep Schmeichel.
You don't know, do you? You keep sneaking home to play with him and getting the neighbours' backs up.
Take him away, Kirk.
Please.
Look, Chestnut, it's for your own good, honest.
You're freaking him out. Come on, boy.
It's not fair. I've been in school all morning, Anna.
Yeah, and that is the way it's got to be from now on. Or Norris will be kicking up a stink.
Come on, mate.
Look, as long as you keep getting them ticks on that register, then Schmeichel can come and visit, right?
I hate this house.
Hiya. You alright?
I am. I'm Sarah, ain't?
It's not to do with me.
He's your brother. You must have known summat.
You're kidding, aren't you? You had everybody fooled.
Sarah is 7 months pregnant, Jace.
I know. You're my nephew.
7 months pregnant and suddenly Todd decides to fess up to being gay. I mean, what the hell's he playing at?
You'll have to ask him.
No, I'm asking you, because you're the one that's sticking up for him and fighting all his battles.
I don't know, okay? I thought he was a normal kid. Bit of a boffin, yeah, but normal. Fancied girls. I mean, he fancied Sarah that much he jibbed Oxford. He jibbed everything. For a girl. A girl. Bangs on about how he loves being stepdad. And how he's got one of his own on the way. Seemed pretty made up. Makes you want to hurl. The thought of what he gets up to with his nursey mate. As far as I'm concerned, Candice, I've got no brother. The brother I had might as well be dead, okay?
Oh, come here.
You all right?
Just don't be nice to me, because I'll only make a show of myself. I'm sorry.
Oh, shut up. So, what's the latest?
Is it my fault, do you think?
What, that Todd's gay? Behave yourself.
No dad on the scene. An endless stream of useless men. Uncle this and uncle that. Until they got bored or I gave them the marching orders.
Hey, my dad ruled with an iron rod. And I still ended up in the big house, so I did. Look, I'm sorry to put a hole in your theory, but Jason's straight, isn't he?
Practically a caveman, he's that straight. He's not as hard as he thinks, though. I've just seen him. He's in bits. I didn't bring him up, Steve. I dragged him up. I fed him egg and chips. And the only books we ever had in the house were the ones that they brought home from school.
You kept the family together. You did the best you could.
And now I've got to tell Jason that it's no big deal that Todd's gay.
Well, of course it's a big deal. I mean, you're still getting your head round it, aren't you?
Straight men have an easier life, don't they? I mean, they must do. If his own brother hates him for who he sleeps with, the people he works with, who he thinks are his mates, will make jokes about him when he goes out of the room. Some of them will just write him off as twisted, and others will just want to beat him up. And when he falls in love, he'll have to do it in private. No holding hands, no kissing. And people will judge him for who he gets into bed with, and not for his kind heart, his thoughtful ways and his lovely smile.
Look, he'll be fine. He'll cope because he's strong. Like his mum. They'll both be fine.
Do you think so?
I know so.
She's what?
She's gone.
Dennis!
Fred!
Hail, fellow, well met.
I was just looking for Stacey.
Snap! You'll do very nicely.
Who's this?
Flag. Harry Flag.
XCID.
Still got some pals in the force.
Look, if it's about your money.
£6,488.
I haven't got it.
Knock off 1,100 if the lovely Stacey can be persuaded to part with her diamond brooch.
Not got your money, straight up.
We're disappointed to hear that, aren't we, H?
Very.
Stacey's taken herself off to Ibiza. Didn't even tell me. Just vanished.
You must feel all right, Pillock. I know I do.
So sorry, miss. Granted.
We'll have to go to a cop shop.
Oh, no, look. It's not much. 300 quid there. And, look, there's another 35. And I'll get you more. I'll defo get you more. She's fleeced me, that lying cow.
Hope you don't mind. For parking.
I'll have to inform the club chairman, you know, about this sorry mess.
Also known as extortion.
Aye.
They've only just let me in at that golf club.
Oh, it's a gentleman's game, Dennis, if that's your real name. You hand your resignation in first thing Monday morning, else I'll be down the local Nick having a word with H's mates.
You robbed me and all, you know.
I'll check with the club secretary to see if you've fallen on your sword. Ciao for now.
Trina, give us a cup of coffee. And have one yourself.
It's all right, coast is clear. Once you've got this lot sorted, you ought to think about going back to work.
Can't wait. Bumping into Carl and Martin every 2 minutes at the hospital. I was stuck behind the till at the shop. The local oddity.
Now, if Martin Platt's funny with you, you go straight round to personnel, because there's laws about prejudice.
Martin's not anti-gay. He's anti anyone who wrecks his daughter's life.
Well, you better show your face tomorrow, because getting the sack ain't going to help anybody.
What's the point? Not like I've got a family spot anymore. Childless gays have a lot of disposable income. Do you know what they call it? The pink pound.
Well, you better start putting yours in your pink piggy bank, because you'll be needing it for your son.
Like they'll let me anywhere near him.
Look, when the dust settles, they'll be wanting blood.
Not gay blood they want.
Come on. Sooner we get this lot sorted, sooner we can get home.
Tell Jason to go easy on the red carpet treatment. It's embarrassing.
Cut him a bit of slack, will you? It's taken you long enough to come to terms with who you are. Me and Jason were just a few steps behind you.
Well, I failed to see how that's my fault.
Because Les said he's sick of you giving it that. So he said Schmeichel.
And why do you think I give it that? For the good of my health?
We are sorry about your dog, love.
He isn't. What's going on?
And were you in school this afternoon?
None of your business.
Because I saw you in the precinct less than an hour ago.
Best leave it, Norris.
Are you all right, love? Schmeichel's in kennels. Because he was kicking off at Les.
What's it to you like?
Incessant barking for a start.
Oh, get away. A dog?
But worse than that, fella, me lad here, skipping school to play Dr. Dolittle.
Norris is just concerned, that's all, Dennis. Nobody thought your dog would be sent away, love.
Look, this kid is clean fed and loved.
Yes, Les is doing a sterling job.
But this kid is not going to school.
And would you be so quick to put your big fat beak in if it were any other family in this street?
Yes.
Would you, Eckers, like? See you later, love.
One more trip should do it.
Yeah. What's going on?
Pot's moving back home.
You are?
There's plenty of room for all three of us.
You are joking, aren't you? I'm all right where I am, you know.
No, you're moving home, end of story.
Oh, well, that's great. Looks like I'm shipping out then, OK? Jace.
Leave him. If he wants to throw his dummy out, he can.
Golden boy always gets what he wants, doesn't he? Even when he comes out as a perv.
Beth, what are you doing? Oh, it's all over the table.
Oh, it'll wipe off. No harm done.
What have I told you before, eh? You've got your colouring books and you've got your paper. You little tinker.
Want Dad?
He's, Todd's not here anymore, Angel. It's just me and you now.
I want Dad.
So where are you going to kip them?
Charlie says I can kip it his.
I don't care one bit about him being gay. I mean, I bought a Will Young CD. I just really hate him for what he's done to Sarah.
He's got a big black eye like he's some hard knock. Got man running round after him. Always lands on his flaming feet.
Well, I'll buy you a short, but they won't serve me in here.
You know, for all she cares, I could be kipping in some shop doorway. Does my flaming head in?
Sweet, don't worry about it.
Aye, they were pretty good kids, are too, eh? Well, apart from stinking the house out with cheap scents, bleeding us dry and giving us a load of lip.
I think you've gone all rose-tinted there, love. Leanne was a thieving little beggar, and our Toya give that bloke from Noise Abatement a right earful.
Bit of a laugh, though, Jan, eh?
No, it weren't at the time. It was a total nightmare, which is what you're going through now with Chesney.
It's hard, Jan.
Yeah, but you're doing a good job.
I never stop shouting at the lad.
That's because you care, isn't it? Which is more than can be said for his so-called mother.
Oi! Doris!
Try a little diplomacy, Norris, please.
Look, if you're about to regale me with another shaggy dog tale, don't bother.
That kid's crying his owie balls out over that flaming mutt.
Norris wasn't trying to get rid of the dog, Les.
Norris was trying to get Chesney into full-time education before he slips through the net for good.
You what?
You know what I mean.
He's been in school all morning.
Oh, well, that must have doubled his yearly attendance record in one fell swoop.
It's none of your flaming business.
Children need to be educated, otherwise the whole fabric of society will fall apart. There'll be anarchy in the streets.
You're off your cake, Grandad.
Les,
Shall we come back later?
Look, I'll not win any popularity contest for this, agreed. But if that boy isn't in school all day, every day, I shall have no option but to contact social services, and that's not a threat, it's a promise.
You dropped the keys in at the bookies.
Been happy, eh?
Of course you have.
Wasn't all bad.
Well, I'm not the ostrich type, Rita. Young Chesney's going to end up in a boot camp unless somebody... What on earth's going on?
Come on, then.
That, young man, is how the Nazis started on the Jews.
Nice one, David.
Cheers.
You'll break his mother's heart.
And what about my sister's heart?
Great. A welcoming committee.
The damage was done by the time we saw him.
Oh, poor little Todd. A little bit of paint on your front door. Well, you want to try being in Sarah's shoes?
He did do, but they clashed with his handbag.
Bad one, mate. You're defo sure you're a bender?
I'm sure.
Oh, he's queer, all right. He fell in love with a man.
Mum.
I mean, he didn't have to say anything. He could have kept his mouth shut, lived a lie, got everyone he loved to live a lie. But it takes a real man to own up to the truth. So spread the word to the queer's neighbours that the queer's mother doesn't care what anybody thinks because she is so proud of her son.